Alright guys, so as promised, back this time to the build. Alright, so we're going to start on here with the right foot. On this, we have magnets in here, 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 and I think that's on it. Now I did do the right leg first, and what you will find is once you do one leg or do one piece, you might find refinements that work better for the other leg, and that's perfectly fine. Does not need to be symmetrical as far as how you do your magnet placement. Even pins, if you pin things, it doesn't really matter, just as long as it's stable and it holds. So what I'll do on this piece first, you'll put your heel in. Now this one was a little sloppy. You'll notice that there's big ass holes on the heels here. I might put some detail in there, but what this is from is to be able to put the magnets in that I needed, the size, or at least the size that I wanted, and for it to hold well, I had to drill all the way through the piece because it was too difficult to try and get to it that way. So you've got the heel piece. Now, if you are building this kit, I will tell you right now, on this piece that goes in here, it's the ankle piece. This is almost fully rounded when it's cast, and it will not fit solidly in the hole with the heel on. It hits this part right here. So you have one of two options. You either can grind this out to make a divot to fit this, or what I did was I took a small saw, hobby saw, and I just cut it up at an angle that fit appropriately. Now it's got a magnet, and you can hear how hard that is. That's actually, I believe, a 12-pound pull, if not more, size magnet that's in there. I did not play around with the weight limits on these. Now there are some of these that I still need to file. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but you know, I got some glue with some baking soda on that magnet. And I will tell you guys, you know, when I first got these files, these are the Tamiya hobby files. I was like, you know what, these are like woodworking tools. These are heavy duty rasps. I'm never going to end up using these for the hobby. Let me tell you, these things are handy as hell. So here's one of the benefits of magnet metal. So what it's going to do is it's actually going to suck that piece down to the magnet. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera with the table. You just want that piece to be as flush as possible. If you can get both A and B and the magnets to actually be touching each other, that is going to give you the best magnet pull and connection. So there's the ankle part on there, that piece, and I still do, you'll see some seams and blebs and things like that. I do still need to I've cut off all the pour spouts and kind of filed them down, but I do still need to do refinement on here. So don't judge. Okay, so we put the toe cap on. For this one, this is going to fit in just like so. And then for that piece, that magnetizes in, fits just like so. That's going to be one of your feet. Now this one I did a little bit differently. Still have the big holes for that. This one I changed around for stability. I added the little one to the toe. I might on that one, I don't know. And I do need to add a spacer in there because you can see once the weight's on there, it's going to push that down. So I am going to add a spacer. I might end up gluing these once I'm all done. I do not know. If your grandma has a pacemaker, do not let her in your hobby room with this many magnets. Alright, and then there is the left foot. So we'll get those out of the way. Now on to the legs. And let me tell you, this bitch has some sexy legs. I know you guys saw before, and it was literally just taped together. There was no glue, there was no anything. It was just taped together. So I'm just showing you all of the parts that make up the legs. Get that out of the way. All right. Try and somewhat lay this out in order. I think I am missing, unless it's stuck to something, it may be in the other bag. I'm missing one of these that go onto here, but it could just be stuck to something. Another side effect of magnets. Alright, so the only pieces I believe that are glued on here are these two pieces. There was no rhyme or reason why it was actually separate. So I actually just glued them together. It's not going to really cause an issue with separation and painting, and save me a couple magnets on there. So starting off, here's your lower portion of the leg. This is the front. And you can see the detail. All the detail is nice and crisp. I will go along and do some sanding where needed. And just clean up some of the panel lines that are needed, though you will never end up seeing this. I still need to figure out how I want to do my lighting. So this will feed in. You don't have to worry about getting it reversed because it won't fit. So that's magnetized. This one, same thing, magnetic. Now this one was a little tricky because I had to drill. I actually drilled through here for the leg shields or skirts or whatever you're going to call them. I didn't put any magnets on here for this piece because it was so tight I didn't need it. So this is the main frame of the leg. The meat of the leg. And we're just going to pop it onto the ankle piece here. Actually, we're not going to pop it on the ankle piece right now, because otherwise I have to move the camera all hella back. Okay, so these pistons, I got magnet here and here. They just go in really easy. This piece goes in. Now when I originally put this on, I'd only done that little magnet because I thought, oh, that's all there is. But there's another piece that ends up fitting on here, which is this one, and it added a little too much weight, so I added the bigger ones. I think on the other leg I just did away with the little ones. Now on this side you have this little piece, have it magnetized. You want to put that piece on first, then this piece, then that fits right into there. So there's for that. And for the back here, you have for that. And like I said, I think the other one of this is in one of the other bags. Or not the one of the other bags, in the other bag for the other leg. So we have that. I'm just going to set that like that. This is the upper thigh portion. And then this is the hip joint. Again, big magnets in there. So that's going to hold good. Up on here. I'm trying to make sure that I do this right. Or in order. So there is a big slot that's in here. And you can see I have plenty of magnets in here because I don't want the leg skirts to fall off. But once you get it all lined up with the other pieces, it's a little finagly on the inside. And not that it doesn't fit, it's just a close enough fit that you know, you're wanting to be careful. So as you can see, everything fits in there nice and snug, no gaps along the seam line here. You know, minimal holes to fill for any pinning. This will go on after the leg skirts. I knew there was a reason I was holding off on that. This will go on after that. This snaps on like so. So as long as the lighting isn't too bright. And then lastly, this snaps on like so. And then, if you guys can see it, so there is that. Let me put that on the rotating. I'm going to show you guys the waist section because it's only like 4 pieces. You've got this. I've already got my magnets placed in here. So we've got this one that's going to go in, if I do it right. And I'm being... What the hell am I doing? Oh, I forgot the big piece. Meh. Okay, so that piece will go on just like so. Then that one like that. That one in like that. And then that one over like that, as if there wasn't enough combinations there. Now, let's break out the other leg, which is pretty much all put together already. As soon as I get the last of the pieces here. So fit that one in there. That like that, that like that. That one will go like that. So it's like playing a game of Tetris. That I forgot to put that in like that. We'll put all the thruster bells in, and we'll put that one there on there. That one on, yeah, and the other bell for the other leg was on in this bag. So there's that, and then we will, I think there's enough room on this stand. And so you can hear it holds very well. And I'm kind of finagling. It fits there. There we go. Alright guys, so there's that part. And next video up will be the waist section, then we'll do the arms and head and then the backside. So stick around and I will talk to you guys later.